Hey guys, welcome back to The Last Door, Season 2. Well, I thought that Benedictus only bought me the first game, but he actually bought me the Collector's Edition, including Season 2, so thanks so much once again, Benedictus, for your generous offer, for your generous gift. It really means a lot to me and I'm really thankful. And also, this gives me the opportunity to complete the story apparently. At least I hope that the story is going to be complete after this one. So without further ado, if you haven't watched the first season, you can find it down in the description below. There is a link to the playlist where you can watch all of the other episodes. I've recorded that and put that up on YouTube as well. So as you can see, I haven't touched this. This is blind as always. And we can actually go here and play the episodes apparently. But we are not going to because there is no continue button or anything. We are just going to start up a new game here. And, well, without further ado, let's just do that. Play a new game. Previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah Devitt, alerted by the suicide and mysterious letter of his friend Anthony Beechworth, went in search for the memories of his past that he had lost. Devitt discovered that in school he had taken part in a strange experiment. Its goal was to peek through the veil, the thin line between common reality and the world of horror and madness that lies beyond, under the watch of the Eye of the Bird. During his search, he was inoculated with a drug that they had used back then. The serum made Devitt's mind travel for a few hours to the dreamlike realm of the veil. There, he met his old classmate Alexander Dupré, who urged Devitt to join his cause and cross with him to the realm of the bird. When Devitt woke up from his trance, he found himself deeply convinced by his friend's words. He traveled to Dupré's house, where he discovered his friend had dosed himself with a new serum, leaving a catatonic body behind. This new drug was capable of transporting the mind permanently to the veil and beyond. Finally, Devitt found a vial of the serum and had it injected. He met his friend again in the veil, and together they walked through the last door, entering a world forbidden to human eyes. Devitt's therapist, Dr. John Wakefield, worried by his patient's disappearance and strange visions, had sought the help of his colleagues and Professor Johann Kaufmann, an expert in the occult. Searching Anthony Beechworth's house, Wakefield and Kaufmann found a disturbing returned letter in which Anthony had tried to warn Alexander Dupré of what could happen if the door was opened. He feared something from the other side might then come to ours. Ooh, they are coming. Who is coming? Oh no! This starts off so bad for us already. Okay. None of us could prepare for this. The visions screaming were merely a warning. And now it is too late. Oh no! It starts off so bad again! They are coming. Oh my god! Sorry guys. This might not seem as much, but these little things are what makes horror actual horror. It's not about jump scares. There are jump scares too in these games. At least there were quite a few in the last one. But it's about the imagination. It's about what you can't really apprehend, but want to, and not knowing that is real horror. And they do that pretty well, I have to say. Oh, there's the bird again. The last door. Okay, so let's see what is in stock for us with the first episode of Season 2. Last night, I had the nightmare again, but this time it was different. This time, he talked to me. Who talked to you? Oh no! Okay, it was the same unknown street, void of any sound and life. I walked aimlessly, as if I were lost. Then I could hear it, the broken tromping on the wet cobblestones, the familiar sound of approaching limping footsteps. Oh no. Oh no. Can't move, guy. Oh no. Who are you? Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly, like he was expecting something. This time he spoke. Give me back what he took! Nothing else. Give me back what he took. Now, no, I have fallen asleep again. What time is it? Dawn already. It is time. Time for what? It was several months since Kaufman and I had found that mysterious letter in Anthony Beechworth's house. A letter never sent, with a cryptic warning of what would happen if a certain door were opened. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexandre Dupré. We felt sure Dupré was key to finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah Devitt, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances. Troubled by the death of his friend Anthony, Devitt had visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Kaufman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigations with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research, though his thoughts and methods remained a secret. In his last letter, he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexandre Dupré had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if it proved correct, to gather whatever other information might arise. All right. London, East Hill. Okay, this time we might actually be able to navigate a map. That's cool, I guess. Season 2, Episode 1, The Playwright. So this is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. I hope I can find information on Alexandre Dupré here. So this just returns us to the map. Okay, good to know. Okay, I just wanted to check out, guys. So we could enter, we could have a look at the sign. East Hill Lunatic Asylum. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the latest news. So we can talk to this person. The enormous stone building is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. Let's talk to the paper boy. Good morning. Good morning, boy. Will you give me a newspaper? Yes, sir. It's 6 pence. I'm afraid I don't have 6 pence. Can you make change for a shilling? I'm sorry I can't, sir, but you know where to find me when you have the coins. Okay, so we don't have the money yet. We will have to... Okay, we will have to come back to him. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about this building? The asylum? I've never been inside, and hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual around here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Aha. Okay, so we will have to buy a newspaper and then we will gather information. Good to know. Goodbye, boy. Goodbye, sir. Alright, so... Nothing else to check out, it seems. So let's just enter. And before we go here, is there something here to check out? There is someone here. Inmate quarters. There's large doors made of strong metal. This must lead to a secure ward of the hospital. Oh, okay, but we don't want to enter there yet. We want to have a look around first. A few cardboard sheets lie on the bench. Each shows a perfectly symmetric design in black ink.
Please do not touch those sheets, sir.
Okay, so we can't take them unless we get rid of him. So let's talk to him. Good morning.
Oh yes, a lovely morning. Sunlight of a quite fascinating character.
I beg your pardon?
The light, it makes everything look different, you see. Light touches things, soaks into them and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer or makes them die.
Okay. Do you live here in the hospital?
I do indeed. My family is a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They are just incapable of appreciating my art, or any art for that matter. They mistake it for insanity.
What are you drawing there?
I'm not just drawing, my friend. I'm trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. Those animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed, so they take them away. They take my drawings and they study them and they laugh, because my eyes can see the light and theirs are blind. But someday everyone will understand.
Who are they, the ones who take your art away?
Oh, those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror, where they think themselves safe. And they look at me, they observe me, they even take notes.
Do you have some curious drawings right there beside you?
Oh, you mean these? They are the only art that makes any sense here. The doctors use them to cajole some patients into revealing secret inner truths. I won't return them to the doctors until they've returned the art they've stolen from me.
My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one Alexandre Dupré?
The name does not ring a bell. I have not been here long, though. You should ask the other patients. They may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. Or you could ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here.
Would you happen to know where your drawings are now?
I suspect they are somewhere in the archives, since I've seen confiscated items taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of those guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry. If you could recover my drawings, I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you.
Okay, so we got a key. I must go.
Have a nice day.
So we got a key already, an old key. Apparently it has been flitched from one of the caretakers of East Hill. Interesting. Okay, thank you, sir. So we got a key already, so there's nothing else here going on, right? No, it isn't. Sorry, guys. Alright, so we do have a large screen already, so this is definitely a bigger game than the last one, which is good. I mean, I don't mind that the last game, the first season, was more of an overview, you could say, and very simplistic. I really like that about it, but I don't mind that they go bigger in the second season. That is definitely a good thing. If you ask me at least. The rose window brings a solemn air to the room. So we could go here. An old picture portraying Dymphna, patron saint of the psychiatrists, but also of those who suffer neurological disorders and victims of incest. She was killed by her own father, who chopped off her head after she refused to marry him when her mother died. Say what? Oh my goodness. Bookshelf. Those books are not volumes of psychiatry or medical science, but old serial novels for patients to read. Can we take any? No, we can't. A serene, bucolic landscape with gentle colors. That's that one too. We could enter here. A portrait of a severe-looking man, most probably the founder of the institute. Nothing else here. We could enter here, but we're not going to. We're gonna talk to this lady here. Good morning, madam. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I am a psychiatrist.
Oh my! Good morning! Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you.
What do you mean you lack experts?
Every year we get less funding from the Crown. First, the doctors started to leave, then it was the caretakers, now very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out, living with the proper people. We must keep ourselves safe. And our patients too, of course.
I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here a few years ago. His name is Alexandre Dupré. Did you perchance ever meet him?
Alexandre Dupré. Yes, there was one with a foreign name. I remember something of him. A good man, if I recall correctly. An educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. I'm sorry that I can't remember much. There have been so many people here. It is hard to keep track.
Have you worked here for long?
Yes, a long time. I can scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here. And the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore. But we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients?
May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information there about the man I am looking for, Mr. Dupré.
I am sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without the proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It is a long time since they have been organized.
Okay. So we can't enter here, huh?
I'm sorry, that is off limits.
Okay, so we'll have to get rid of the first.
Our work here takes a great deal of discipline, Dr. Wakefield, as I'm sure you appreciate. It is rewarding in itself, but oh, I do wish I had something to occupy my mind more, to help me pass the time. How that would ease my burden.
I shall not bother you then. Okay, so she needs a newspaper maybe, Alright, so let's go upstairs. And there are other people here. This must be the recreational wing, where patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I can find someone who met Alexandre Dupré while he was institutionalized. Let's have a look first. The stone bust keeps the patients silent company. This one was different. A marble bust of Hygeia, Greek goddess of physical and mental health. A sunny beach lapped by the waves of the gentle sea. A cheerful pastoral scene. The warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. A variety of old-fashioned landscapes that portray nature as tame and welcoming. Nothing else, though, that we can check out, it seems. There's this military man, maybe? And this person here? What is going on over here first? Okay, so there's a door. What is this? It is odd that only this window is shuttered. The curtain casts a mottled shadow over this corner of the room. That is indeed weird. Okay, we will have to keep that in mind. Let's talk to the military man first. A man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. Let's talk to him. Excuse me, sir. I could not help but notice your uniform. Were you in the army?
Leave me alone. You do not want to talk to a coward such as myself.
What? Sir?
Leave me alone. I am just a coward.
Okay. Uh, wait a second. Is there an achievement in if we talk to him again? Sir? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, maybe there was an achievement or something, but we didn't get one. So let's talk to that lady here on the table. Good morning, madam. My name is Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient of this institution.
The rumbling.
She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Madam, if I may persist, have you been living here for long?
The rumbling.
I am looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him.
An eyeless gaze.
I am looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexandre Dupré. What? What a strong reaction upon hearing Mr. Dupré's name. She must have at least met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Miss Conho is very upset. Please, do not distress her further. Okay, so maybe we will have to show her something? Good morning. I am a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask you for assistance? I am looking for a former patient of this institution. His name is Dupré. I am sorry, sir. I have never heard that name before. Sorry, guys. I do have a cough lately. Maybe one of your senior colleagues could know something about this former patient? Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She has been here for years. Maybe for too long. You know we caretakers live here with the patients and we are not allowed to leave this asylum's premises. This life can get you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics. Okay, that is also an approach to the whole situation. The asylum is quite big, but I can't help noticing there aren't many patients around. Well, apart from those in the isolation ward, it is true that there are not many patients at present, but there are even fewer of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital. For what I've been told, in the old times, the income was enough to provide for everything we needed. A complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. But as the new, bigger regional asylums were built, the Crown's support was gradually withdrawn from East till soon. Soon, everyone started leaving, and this is what remains. Well, thank you in any case. I will leave you to work in peace. Okay, so let's go in here then. And have a look around. Oh. Okay, there's a big mirror here. There's a thin piece of metal holding the window open. Can we take it? Oh my god. What did just happen? The window has closed abruptly. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like a therapy log. Edward Rowan, 27 acute dementia, September 25th, 1891. Mr. Rowan's condition has degenerated since the last session. He's restless, as if the morphine had no effect on him. For the last week, he has been obsessive, troubled for reasons unknown. September 25th, 1891. The patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. Dr. Wedell has been attacked and bitten in the face. Foremen were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Rowan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is a possible cause. October 3rd, 1891. Mr. Rowan is getting better by day, both physically and mentally. His habits have changed considerably. He now shows an interest in religion and spends his time murmuring prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. This is looks like a therapy log. That's the same one, right? Yes, it is. What is this? Glass. A glass jar full of transparent liquid that may or may not be water. There's a coin resting at the bottom. Aha! So we do have a 6p now, do we? Half shilling, that is 6p. Nice! Okay, so we got a newspaper. Not yet, but we are about to get the newspaper. Let's have a look at this person. Dark as the room is now, I can see through the false mirror. There's a man on the other side, heavily restrained, desperately trying to free himself. He has an expression of unbearable horror on his face. Oh no. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Alright, but that's all that we can do here right now, it seems. That is incredibly unsettling, by the way. It's incredible how unsettling it is, but it doesn't really matter. We will have to leave now. And also, guys, I am sorry, but we have hit the end of the episode mark. If you want to know what's going on here in this asylum, you'll have to tune in next time for The Last Door, Season 2. See you then.